Hey everyone, welcome back to the pod. My name's Ashley and I'm joined by my co-host here, Christy.
Woo!
Before we get started, I have to tell you, I am loving Dexter.
Oh, I love Dexter, and I'm proud of you for watching. How far are you though?
We're only in the first season still. I think we're on like episode 7 or 8 now.
Oh, do you want to hear something disgusting?
Yes.
I'm on season 7 and I started probably watching the same time as you. Yeah. I am a monster.
But it's different. I am in the era of small children and you're in the era of not small children. So.
I just like anytime like I'm cooking, it's on. Like I would say I'm mostly listening. I'm also 2026, new year, new me. Just kidding. Not, but I'm just trying to hit 10,000 steps a day. Yeah. And so I have my walking pad. So I also watch it a lot while I'm doing my walking.
I love it.
But
how's that going? Are you meeting your 10,000 every day?
Every day. Yeah.
Wow.
It's good.
That's amazing.
It's a lot of steps.
That is a lot of steps, but that's good
I know.
To keep going.
Well, and like even because I go to the gym, and so I get like a couple miles in at the gym every day too. So even that I still am lacking because when I work, I'm just like a blob.
Yeah. I mean, it gets harder too as you get older. Like you're not as mobile. I think you said to me once that sitting is the new smoking, and I was like, oh no.
I said everything is the new smoking.
Yeah. But then you're like, do you want a cigarette?
And then I was like, should we start smoking?
So should we just start smoking?
Yeah.
Okay, but anyways, I just wanted to say I love our new pod studio. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Your husband really crushed it with the lighting.
Yeah, he did a good job.
And
we appreciate that.
And like, thank you to our friends and family that kind of chipped in to get us some of this equipment because it's amazing.
Yeah. So. Really quick though. So like, what are your hot takes on Dexter so far, season 1?
Ooh. I told you this outside of the pod, but I'm going to tell you again. The things that I noticed is the very intentional choices with which how they filmed it. So like scenes that have Dexter are very dark, like in color, and
dark though when he's like in that
always. There's always a blue or like a darker tone around him unless he's with a different character Rita. Rita's scenes are always almost like warmer lighting, brighter, that kind of tone. And also like the way they position the camera, sometimes it's intentionally made to make you feel uncomfortable with the other humans. So like there's a scene specifically where 2 of the detectives are talking that doesn't include Dexter at all, but the way that the camera is set is uncomfortable. You feel like you're almost like invading their space. And I don't know if I'm just a freak and that's weird, but I noticed that a lot in that it's almost putting you in the position of him in feeling uncomfortable in human interactions, and you're more comfortable in interactions with him.
Dang, you are complex in that. I'm just like, well, he's good. He's doing a good job.
And I also noticed very intentionally that everybody's just sweaty. And I mentioned that to Dayton, and he's like, yeah, well, they're in like humid Florida. I was like, yes, but as it's a choice because, you know, with everything with film and TV and everything, they have the ability to get rid of that. Even like, you know, so it's very much a choice to show that, and it's intentionally made to make you feel uncomfortable.
Have you noticed though and I think this is just, well, I don't know for sure, but it seems like with most filming and stuff, actors typically don't have their arms showing. And I wonder why that is.
I've never noticed that. Probably just because it's easier for editing purposes. Like I've noticed with us editing, like if there's an inconsistency with like how we're sitting or something, if I cut it at the wrong spot, it's harder. Like there's like, it's harder to have a natural transition versus like, you know, I don't know.
How does that correlate with skin showing or no skin?
Well, if you have like a tattoo and you're in like a situation, you know, like, and also they probably have to pay someone to like cover that up with makeup or whatever too. And I don't know how many actors have tattoos.
I just look at them and I'm like, you've got to be so hot and you wear long sleeves every day to work. But also like long sleeves keep people cooler too. So whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
That's very true. But anyways,
I just work here.
That's the weird thing I noticed is like those things. And I don't know if that I don't know where that comes from that I noticed those things.
But I'm sure, well, it's obviously very intentional.
It's intentional. And even like the intro is very intentional of making you feel uncomfortable with like him eating, like cutting through the meat and eating it. And like,
it's very
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's weird.
My only takeaway is that Dexter would not be as successful as he is in 2026 because like there's cameras everywhere and he just gets away with a lot.
Or if he knew how to use AI, maybe he wouldn't. Who knows? You can't really believe what
I
you see
also
anymore.
notice he like literally there's just so many times where he is getting onto somebody else's computer and accessing the information that he needs. Like, so whether it's like looking at surveillance video or whatever. And I was like, good thing you knew how to use their freaking computer system, sir.
It's kind of like when you go to someone's house and you try to shower in their shower and you're just standing there like,
I don't even know.
I've never even showered before.
Yeah.
Naked and afraid. That's what that is.
Okay. So very, very much a side tangent, but we went to, this is a great AI fill or chat fill, but we went to Oregon last summer with Kenny's sister and her family, and the shower, like Kenny went to shower the first night and he could not get on the overhead, whatever,
right,
the shower head,
because there's like two of them.
Yeah, well, it was like a bathtub, like it was like a bathtub, and so you turn on the water, but he couldn't figure it out. It was like the weirdest thing. There was no there was no knob to pull. There was nothing above, and so we were just like, what in the heck? And he could not figure it out. He tried using AI, and AI was like, yeah, you're missing like the pull switch to like switch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We couldn't figure it out. And then so he did do that. Sorry, honey, but he did like the crouch, like splash,
the kind of wash you do in the sink.
Yeah. And so anyways, the next morning we were like, I think, and like, it was to the point where we were like, we're going to have to like email the host and be like, your shower doesn't work. Like you're missing a vital component of the shower. And
like they didn't know.
Yeah. Like, did this just happen? It's like one of those times where you're like, I'm so much smarter than this. There's no way that this got changed in between me and the last guest. Like I am clearly missing something. We could not figure it out.
Okay.
Like he even called me in there. I couldn't figure it out. And so we talked to his sister and her husband the next day and we were like, what was the deal with the shower? Do you know what it was? You had to, so like it had the bathtub faucet,
pull it out.
Not pull it out. You had to pull down the
like where the water comes out.
Yeah. I don't know faucet terminology, and I'm like, okay, get a life.
But also, that's not a very common thing. Why didn't they say anything?
Anyways,
that should have been in the host instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah. No shade to your host, but like, come on, you guys.
Yeah.
Not everybody's so bougie
but
that they have a pull down faucet thing.
Me being vulnerable right now and telling this story is super brave because it's going to help somebody else.
Yeah. How brave of you, Christy.
Thank y'all.
Yeah. I'm so proud of you for being so brave. And it wasn't even about you. It was about your husband. How vulnerable of you.
I'm so brave.
So, do you want me to hold your hand?
Have you seen that funny guy on TikTok? He's from Utah, but he's always like, oh, you're so brave.
You're
like,
so brave.
When people get on and say like the stupidest things and then he'll stitch it and be like, you're so brave. And mocks them so hard.
No, but I love that.
Oh, it's so funny. I'll send it to you.
Okay, do it. Okay, so just talking.
Sorry, I totally sidetracked you there.
No, that's fine. I love it. I want to talk to you about like the tone. So like we talked about with the lighting, like the way that things look and feel and sound or whatever really sets the tone for things. And so speaking of the tone of things, as you probably know, we've been working on getting our podcast music figured out.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully, by the time this episode comes out, you've already heard it at the top of this episode. I don't really know. Right now it's still in progress. And if you've ever tried to choose music for something,
it's hard.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weirdly hard. And, I just want this podcast to feel like us. And the musician that we're working with also wants it to feel like us and have like that vibe.
And we appreciate him.
Yeah. So, yeah. And music sets the vibe for everything. So even with like Dexter, I don't know if you've noticed, but the music is never super upbeat music. No. Unless they're in like a...
Only in the
salsa
final
ones.
scenes where it's happy. And
Yeah.
it'll do like I can just hear it perfectly in my mind right now.
Well, and there's also like the scenes where they're like in like a town area where there's like the salsa music or
Yeah.
like I don't know if salsa is the right word because it's Cuban, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cuban music. But yeah, so it sets the tone for shows, movies, workouts, podcasts, even your mood for the day. And you've probably seen those hilarious TikTok videos where they put like music over something that doesn't fit. So like one of my favorites is they put VeggieTales over the rap battle scene in 8 Mile.
No.
Yeah, so funny. I'll have to show you.
Okay.
Or they put Cotton Eye Joe over the Thriller music video. If you haven't seen those, go check them out. Okay. They're so funny. They're seriously so
I like
funny.
that Cotton Eye Joe like videos where they're like smashing cans and they do it like to beat. And then they like sometimes wipe out at the end.
Yeah.
That's so good.
So, and you even told me before that when you're training for like your half marathons, you have to have the right music to literally keep you moving. Like it's, and that's true for so many different athletes, like working out and stuff. Sound just shapes our energy. Mm-hmm. So clearly music is critical to our lives. It's how we express ourselves. It's how we move our bodies. It's how we experience reality. But that brings me to my real question in that why does music hit us so deeply?
Oh, I want to know.
It's just sound in the air. So why does it feel like we can feel music?
Yeah.
It's wild. So we're going to like break it down a little bit.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
So music is vibration, literally. Sound waves move through the air and into your body. And when you've been to a concert, you know that feeling. Yeah. You're there.
You're like there. It's like you are part of it.
Yeah. And like the bass hits your chest, like it, like your whole system.
There's nothing like it.
There's nothing like it. You can feel the music. It's amazing. And our taste in music feels almost like personal. Like it almost feels like it's like emotional or like part of our identity. Certain songs feel like they almost belong to us.
Yes.
They almost like kind of like carry a memory inside of them.
Oh, every single one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get into the science a little bit and then and talk about like vibration in a very simple way. So everything around us is made of atoms, and we aren't just talking about like solid things. Atoms aren't just like solid little Lego blocks. They're never just sitting there doing nothing. They're always moving and vibrating because of energy. In something that feels very solid, like your body or this table, there's motion happening even on a microscopic level. And that motion comes from energy. And one way scientists describe it, that motion is vibration. So, and like, I'm just skimming the very surface, like giving like a very simplified version of what that is. Relax. Yeah. But if you want like a deeper understanding of this, I will try to put links in the show notes. But
I don't know. Ashley said in the last thing, just Google it.
Yeah, Google's free.
Jeez.
But I do want to give a shout out to Khan Academy. They have, I don't know if you've ever used Khan Academy for your kids stuff.
Isn't it Khan Academy?
Khan Academy, I don't know. Khan? Is it Khan Academy?
I thought it was Khan.
Apologies.
I'm sorry I said
Khan
that
Academy.
even too.
Yeah.
Sorry to call you out.
I highly recommend watching some of the Khan Academy videos on YouTube. Or just like go to your local library and ask for resources. Honestly, you guys, like let's keep libraries alive. Please, can we keep libraries alive? Books are going to become very critical, and that knowledge needs to stay. So, especially as the internet becomes more dead, some of the stuff you see on the internet you can't trust anymore. You have to have media literacy, and books have been vetted. Yes, sometimes. Anyways, so back to vibration and sounds. So sound works the same way. When something makes a noise, it pushes and pulls the air in waves. So those waves reach your ears, and then your brain translates them, and suddenly you're hearing music or a sound or whatever you hear. Those waves move in repeating patterns called frequencies. And the higher frequency sounds higher in pitch. So the lower frequency sounds lower in pitch. So when we say music is vibration, that's not just some weirdo woo-woo witchy bullshit stuff. It's literal, right?
It is, and it literally makes you like move a certain way.
Yeah.
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 It's not
And
it's science.
Yeah, exactly. And when we say we are vibration too, what we mean is that our bodies and our nervous system are systems of movement and energy. So when the sound reaches us, it moves through our system. Like we literally take it in physically. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of where we start to talk about vibrational memory. And that's kind of where I'm going to go with this. Okay. So let's talk about how the nervous system feels sound.
Okay.
So your ears turn vibration into electrical signals, and your brain turns those signals into meaning. And then your nervous system connects that meaning into emotion and memory.
And like probably just whatever you're experiencing at that time.
Yes.
Or the first time you've heard it or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. But we can actually experience sound in more ways than just air pushing into our outer ear. We can actually hear music through our bones.
Okay.
So this is really cool. So it's called bone conduction. So bone conduction lets vibration travel through the skull right to the inner ear instead of going through your outer ear. And millennials specifically might remember this. The example would be those music playing lollipops we had. They're called sound bites. They're coming back now.
Fun fact, You've never
heard of this?
I've seen them, but I've never done one.
Okay.
Or
that's what they
had
look
one.
like. But yeah, so what
was that a thing for you?
They were in 1998, so maybe I don't recall. I was pretty young still, but yeah, they're making a comeback. So this was actually something recently that was on Jimmy Fallon.
Okay.
Jimmy and a comedian, I think his name is Marcelo. I'm sorry if I messed that up, but they were sitting with someone else who was like a tech guy who was showing them these music playing lollipops. It was crazy. So what happens is you put this lollipop in your mouth, and obviously it's like a sucker, like like it tastes good, but then you bite down on it, and they use bone conduction, and they let you hear music in your head by biting down on the sucker.
Oh, crazy.
It's so crazy.
Did you bring me one?
No, but we should get some and try it. Yeah. So your brain experiences the vibration like once like the sound waves go through your bones and up into your inner ear and hits your cochlea. So the little bones in your ear as well. And then, it's almost as if you're hearing it through your ears, but nobody else around you can hear it. Because it's happening through bone conduction. It's wild.
Ooh,
it's
crazy.
really, really cool. So your brain experiences vibration through more than just one pathway. And once the brain gets involved, sound becomes more than just noise. It becomes emotional. So I did quite a bit of research on this, actually.
Yeah, I can tell.
So specifically, music just impacts all of us in different ways. And so according to a 2024 article from Harvard Medicine called How Music Resonates in the Brain, music lights up almost the entire brain. This includes the hippocampus and amygdala, which handle your memory and emotional meaning, the limbic system, which governs pleasure, motivation, and reward, and the body's motor system, which makes us either move, laugh, cry, depending on the rest of the systems, what it's triggering for you. So sound becomes more than just... It becomes an experience, or it becomes a memory. Like you hear a sound and you associate it with another thing. So that brings me to musical taste. So we don't all have the same musical taste, and that could be because of like your vibrational preference. So
it's not that I don't like country, it's my bones don't like country.
It's just off with my vibration, right? So where does music taste come from? Why do certain songs slap and others feel irritating or boring?
Oh, I don't know.
So I see it as kind of a vibrational preference. So your nervous system learns which sounds feel safe and familiar and exciting and emotional and grounding and energizing.
Oh.
And then that gets stored as meaning. So in that same article, there's a pediatrician who teaches at the Harvard Medical School.
Is that a good one?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't know. Let's ask RFK Jr. Maybe he could tell us.
Yeah.
His name is Patrick Whalen.
Okay.
So he also teaches at Harvard's Extension School, and he teaches music in the mind, which is pretty fascinating.
Oh, cool.
And he talks about how our emotional responses to sound come from evolutionary biology. So mammals relied on hearing for survival, and sound, like certain sounds meant safety and certain sounds meant danger. So we're either connecting with that sound or it's a threat. So basically, even though we aren't having to survive in the jungle, our brains and bodies still take in sound and store it almost as if it's like a protective feature.
Okay.
Which is pretty fascinating. And if we know anything about the human body, it's that our systems function best when we feel safe. Right?
Yep.
The music you're drawn to often carries that safety signal. And the vibration feels like a match for your system. So that's what I mean by vibrational preference. You prefer what vibration feels safe.
What makes you feel good and what makes you feel good. Yeah.
Yeah. There was another fascinating study that I found. It's in the research article called Live Music Stimulates the Affective Brain and Emotionally Entrains Listeners in Real Time. So this was published in February 2024. So these studies are pretty recent. New. Yeah. And this study was looking at the amygdala specifically, which handles emotion and meaning. So essentially in this study, researchers studied emotional responses to audience members listening to live music versus recorded music in a closed loop neurofeedback setup. So essentially what was happening is that the listeners were in an MRI machine and they would hear various versions of songs, both pleasant and unpleasant, as well as versions of pre-recorded and live versions. And their brain activity was monitored and a live feedback was actually presented to those live musicians. And so this is kind of what it looked like. I took a picture, or I got the picture out of the article for you.
Very good. Thank you.
So I can post this in our show notes, but that's essentially them in like the little MRI machine. And then the musician is playing and they're getting like a feedback of what that person's brain is doing.
Okay.
Which is pretty cool. So what they found was surprising. Live music activated the emotional brain more strongly.
Yes, always.
Yeah. Even when the song wasn't something that the listener preferred, more of their brain lit up. So the nervous system responded to the experience of sound happening in real time. And this is really fascinating because it seems that our bodies aren't just responding to the song, but we're also responding to the energy of the moment, the vibration that's it's giving off.
I just gave you a weird look because I was like, what? But why? Like that. So that's what my, I'm sorry. I just gave you a funny look. If you were wondering
you're fine. No, you're fine. I'm going
But you just explained it. That it's the energy.
Yeah.
But you're not necessarily getting just through like a little, earbud.
Yeah, for sure. So you're experiencing, like you said, like the energy of the moment and the movement of that sound with you, the presence of maybe other people with you, and the way that the musician is reacting and adapting. Because in these experiences, the musician would adapt when they saw the brain light up, and they would play either more loud or and that's the same with concerts. They if the crowd's not feeling it, like the artist may not be feeling it, or if the artist isn't feeling it, the crowd may not be feeling it. Yeah, exactly, for sure. So all of that is a vibration, and our nervous systems can feel it, and then we also take it in and remember it. We remember what that feeling is. And pointing again, this is pointing again to what I mentioned before about recognizing the vibration as safe or unsafe. It's all like vibrational memory and vibrational preference. So it's pretty cool.
I like it.
So I'm giving you like a bunch of like sciencey things, but let's talk about like real life examples.
Okay.
So when we say we like or dislike certain music, we might not realize that what we're referring to is a preference for what our system resonates with emotionally, physically, and socially. The music we like must in some way trigger the vibration memory stored in our bodies. So zooming out a bit, let's give examples to visualize it. So the classic example is a song from high school. So think about a song from high school. This might make you feel young again, not just because you remember the song, but because your nervous system matches the emotional vibration of that song.
Yes.
Of that phase of life. And it brings you back almost to that vibrational state. So you feel not just like nostalgia. It's more than just nostalgia. You feel it.
Yeah.
You feel like you're that age again.
Well, and like, so I often do make like running playlists and stuff. And a lot of them have like rap songs from when I was in high school. Right. And it's just like the minute I hear that beat, it is just like I'm recharged, repowered, everything.
There's a song that I particularly love to run to. It gets me hyped every time, and it's Bring 'Em Out by T.I.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Always.
Oh,
like that
one
gets me pumped up. Yeah. So, but I don't run like you run. I think the most I've ran is like a 5K. Like I have not run. I don't run consistently.
Running's running.
I love the way it makes my brain feel, but my lungs are like, what is happening?
Yeah, I know. Gotta build it up.
Yeah. So when you meet that vibrational state, your brain triggers those reward chemicals, and then it almost acts like a positive feedback loop, reinforcing the memory.
Okay.
Because you're feeling that again, and that's a positive feeling. So your body experiences that vibration and remembers how it felt to be you in that moment. And if it was a positive experience, it reinforces that this is a vibration for you. This particular vibration is on par with what you are feeling.
Yeah.
Like it's a good vibration. And there's a song actually
called
Good
Vibration. Did you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Thanks.
So, but there's the same thing happens on the other side of the spectrum too. People who have experienced trauma often react to sound in specific ways. So fireworks can feel fun to one person and terrifying to another person. The nervous system associates that vibration with danger and responds instantly. So if you like, for instance, like veterans and stuff have a hard time during the times where there's fireworks, because if they've been in an active war zone, those sounds feel very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of goes back to our last episode.
Yeah.
Of phobias.
Yeah, about phobias.
And fear.
Yeah, and it's their system protecting them by recognizing a stored vibrational memory. That vibration is stored in them as this is danger.
Dang, how did we know that these two episodes were going to be so intertwined? We didn't know.
Always know.
Because we never tell each other what we're doing.
No. So talking about vibrational matching. So let's go on with that. So we are physical beings of vibrating atoms, and as our lives unfold, we assign meaning to sound, like we said before. But when we talk about a vibrational match, we're really talking about two things at once. On one level, it's scientific. Your body is a nervous system that responds to movement, rhythm, and sound. Your brain pairs certain vibrations with emotion, memory, and meaning. And then over time, your system learns what feels familiar, safe, and exciting, comforting, and all of that. On another level, it's personal. So certain songs become emotional landmarks. And when we hear them later in life, it's like tuning into that vibrational state that we were when we were a teenager or whatever. Music taste almost tells the story of who you've been. The songs you love are connected to versions of you that existed at different points in your life and different vibrational states of your life. And when a song hits you, your body recognizes the emotional state that used to live there. And your nervous system goes, oh, I remember this version of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So music isn't just something you listen to. It's basically a vibrational timeline of who your nervous system has learned to love being.
Yeah. Like it really transports you right back to
it really does.
Where you were, the sounds, the smells, everything.
Sometimes even like a sound, you can almost like remember what you're wearing or what you were doing when you very first heard it. Like, and I have this thing, I don't know if you do, but if I hear a version of a song for the very first time and I love it immediately, if I hear it done a different way, I don't typically love it.
Oh, you're like, nope, this is the one and done.
And for whatever reason, I think it has a lot to do with my dad being a musician, but I prefer acoustic versions of songs over like studio quality songs.
Okay.
I don't know why. I think it's maybe because my dad used to just play guitar around the house all the time, but I prefer that.
Oh, I love that.
Like, you know, so it's weird. So yeah. So now we're going to play a game. But before we get to our game, I need to ask you my favorite question that I ask people all the time. And this stems from my time when I worked in a movie theater.
Okay.
Part of my job was cleaning up after the movies.
Yeah.
So we would always hear end credit songs all the time. All the time. So I want to know, if your life was a movie, what would the end credit song be and why?
You're really putting me on the spot right now.
So this is a song that plays when the story's over, the screen fades to black. It's not like you know, like sometimes movies have like the fun part or the climactic part or whatever. It's like the last screen rolls. This is who everybody is in the movie. This is what it is. Because I have a theory that the end credit song kind of defines the rest of the movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
at the end. When I think of the end, when I think of like, I don't know, just with everything you just said, it reminded me of the song Home. Have you heard that song?
No.
It's like, home, let me come home.
Oh, yeah.
Home is whenever I'm with you.
Is that by the Backyard Boys?
It is not by the Backyard Boys. It is, wow. Get a life. Let me look it up really quick. Maybe we can cut out the part where I sing because...
Do you want me to tell you mine?
No, hold on. Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. I love this song. It's actually on my run mix. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Anyways.
Okay. So what is your end credit song?
That one.
Home?
Yeah, Home.
Okay. I like it.
It's like the whistling. It's the like back and forth with the male and female. Yeah, I like that one a lot.
I like that too.
Okay, what's yours? Is it?
It's not as sweet.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad. Now I feel kind of embarrassed.
Is it Baby Got Back?
No, it's Justin Bieber's Baby. Just kidding.
Baby.
No, it is Hall & Oates. You Make My Dreams Come True.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I love that.
And I think just like everything about it, like the very first part where it just makes me want to like Carlton, you know?
Make my dreams come true.
Correct.
That song, I know it's not on Zoolander, or is it? It kind of reminds me, it gives Zoolander vibes.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, good. I love that.
That's my end credit song.
There you go.
So that's a really good dinner party question for anybody that you see is what's your end credit song? I love it. I love asking people that because it like kind of makes you think.
What if they say it's Let the Bodies Hit the Floor?
Let the bodies hit the floor. That'd be a good one. Hey, no judgment here. I'm like, I mean, if you're a serial killer, you don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're going to be dead and gone anyways. So.
I am in a serial killer mood because of all the Dexter I've been watching.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like it
checks out. Now you're going to be hearing Let the Bodies Hit the Floor.
No, I'm going to be hearing the Dexter theme songs.
Maybe that's your end credit.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. You ready for our final segment?
Sure.
We're going to play a game called Finish the Lyric. You Can't Ask Me edition.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to start with a line from a song and you have to finish it. And then you have to do...
I don't like this.
And then you have to do one of the following.
Okay.
So just one of the following. You have to tell me who the band is or the artist and tell me if you have any sort of emotional connection to it.
Okay.
If you don't know, you can say you can't ask me that, but you can only do it for one of them, and then you have to sing it.
Oh, gosh.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, so just as an example, let's start with an easy one because you'll get this one right off. Are you ready?
Yes.
Somebody come get her.
She's dancing like a stripper. I have no idea who sings it, but it just reminds me of work and you.
Okay. It reminds me of the pandemic.
Oh.
The panty. The Pandorana.
Well, just, and I kind of thought that was just like a GIF. Is that what it's called? GIF? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Nothing's real.
And then I actually heard the song one day and I was like, oh my gosh, Ashley has been singing a song this whole time.
There's a TikTok video from the pandemic times I have saved in my phone. And it's the one that I sent you that I laughed about. I still laugh about it.
Oh, what is it?
It's the girl talking about how that sound was trending. That sound was going viral. And she's like, my boyfriend looked at me the other day and said, somebody come get her.
Oh,
She's
yes.
dancing like a stripper. And it's still my favorite thing.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Because who doesn't love Shrek? And,
yes.
You know.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready for the next one?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm so sick of running as fast as I can.
I don't know what that song is.
Do you know who sings it?
No, I don't.
Do you want me to sing it for you?
Yeah, sing it for me.
I'm so sick of running as fast as I can.
Oh, it's Taylor Swift.
It is Taylor Swift.
Duh.
What's the next line?
I'll be a man.
Wondering if I'd get there quicker if I was a man.
Oh, yeah. That was close.
Okay, this is the next one.
I do like that song, though.
That is a good song.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Okay.
The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again.
Yes. I know that song.
Okay. Do you know? That's not what this game is.
True.
Finish the lyric.
Okay.
So what comes next? The faster we're falling, we're stopping and stalling, we're running in circles again.
Just as things were looking up, blah, 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 da, 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 da. 'Cause I'm in too deep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's...
Who sings it?
Yeah.
Sum 41.
Good job.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
In Too Deep by Sum 41.
Wow.
Nice work.
Okay. Wow.
I really hope you get this one because you're the one who showed me this one.
Okay.
So, now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in.
Is it Best Friend? Because I love that song.
Yes, it is Best Friend. Finish the lyric. Now she twerking, she throw it out and come back in.
She my best friend. She a real bad bitch. Got her own money. No?
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the song, but this is the part that you had to show me in the song as we listened to it with our coworkers.
Oh, was it? Is that my Bessie and a Tessie?
Beep, beep. Is that my Bessie and a Tessie?
I love that song.
It's super good.
Yeah.
That's by Saweetie.
Yeah.
And it's Best Friend featuring Doja Cat.
I was going to say, isn't it Doja Cat too?
Yep.
That's a great song.
It's a good song.
Yeah. It really gets me like fired up.
She my best friend.
Yeah.
Also, this is just to say, please nobody sue us for things. We're not actually playing the song.
No, we're not. It might so my reenactments of the songs might actually sound like it, but like it's not.
Just to clear the air.
I'm just like so good at
Your
singing.
vibes.
I just have so many talents.
You're exactly right.
I'm gonna crawl into a deep hole when I listen to this episode back that I sang.
It's gonna be fine. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Is it worth it? Can you even hear me? Standing with your spotlight on me.
Oh, so you said, is it worth it? And I thought the next words were going to be, let me twerk it.
Is it worth it? Let me work it. No,
I don't know. Put my thing down, flip it, and
Who is
reverse
that?
it. That is Missy Elliott.
You.
Okay. Say the original one again, though.
Is it worth it? Can you even hear me?
Oh, that's the used.
Mm-hmm. Standing with your spotlight on me.
Mm-hmm. I like those for running. I like that song for running.
That you need to finish the lyric.
Standing with the spotlight on me.
No, that's the full thing I gave you. What's the next lyric?
Oh, where did you leave off?
Standing with your spotlight on me.
Not enough to feed the hunger. I'm tired, but I'm feeling lonely or something.
I'm tired and I've felt it for a while now.
Oh, close.
It is the used who what's the song called?
So here I am.
It doesn't have anything related, which is weird.
I have no idea then.
Taste of Ink.
Oh, yeah. That's the hard thing is like sometimes the song titles actually relate to it and then sometimes they're just like
I was going to
alphabet
do
soup.
The Bird and the Worm because that's one of my favorite
that's a
songs by
goodie.
The Used, but I wasn't sure if you'd be able to get that one. I don't know.
Oh, I think I would. Yeah. I really like the used.
Okay, I hope you get this one too. So now he's getting a tattoo. Yeah, he's getting ink done.
He asked for a 13, but they drew a 31. Friends say he's trying so hard, but he's not quite hip. In his own mind, he's up. He's a Delta trap. Yeah. I saw them over the summer. They're so good. The Offspring.
Okay, what's the song?
Fly Guy.
Mm-hmm. Pretty fly for a white guy.
And let me just tell you, I'd never seen Offspring before, and they are elderly gentlemen now.
Yeah.
They still hit so hard.
So hard.
So hard.
Some of those guys really do. They freaking crush it.
Do you know who doesn't hit hard in their old age?
Oh.
The Counting Crows. Oh. I went to them like a year or two ago, and it was a real disappointment.
That's a bummer.
And they were singing all the not good songs, and they were singing the good songs, but in a different way, like in a different style. And I just loved somebody from the audience yelling, "Sing the ones we like."
Oh my gosh.
And the guy was like, it was like the end of the tour. And I think he was just like wasted because he just sat down the whole time. And we ended up leaving early because we were like, this is not fun. I know, it was really a disappointment.
That is a disappointment. Yeah. That sucks.
They're disappointed in you, Counting Crows.
That's me and Mr. Jones, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I didn't sing it like that though.
Really?
No.
Interesting. I wonder if he couldn't match his tone anymore or something.
He was not
well.
Flying on all the... I don't know. What's the term I was going with there?
Flying on all the cylinders.
Flying on all colors.
He wasn't flying in all the airplanes.
That's how, yeah. There you go.
Clearly.
bad.
Okay, so that was just a brief introduction to vibrational memory. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back later. We're gonna talk about frequencies and how certain frequencies mess with you. And
would you say this is a later baby?
this is gonna be a teenager probably.
When you have something that's like important, but you need to do it later, you just call it a later baby.
Sometimes they're teenagers, depending on how long you want to go. So that's the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope this particular sound is your vibe and that you experience positive vibes when you listen.
And also, like, when you're just feeling sad, just like put on something that like jazzes you right up.
Yeah.
That's what I do all the time. Sometimes, I'll be honest, like sometimes on the way into work, I'm like, I got to put something on. And so it's like Best Friends.
Sometimes it's an Eminem day and sometimes it's not.
Yeah. I also really like, it's an oldie, Baby Give It Up. It's like, na 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 na, baby give it up, baby give it up.
You're gonna have to show it to
We're
me.
gonna have to cut that.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna cut that part.
Cutting that one. I love that. I love Don't Break My Stride. Oh,
Don't Break My
that
Stride.
one is so good. When you are just feeling down, Don't Break My Stride by Matthew Wilder.
Annie Lennox, Walking on Broken Glass. One of my faves. Walking home.
Yeah.
Broken. Okay. Anyways,
Should we continue to say all the songs we like?
yeah.
People love that.
We invite you to follow us on all the social medias if you like what you hear, and please rate and review.
Just like our posts, okay?
Please, or just like
Because
talk
social
to
media is
us.
hard.
Social media is so hard, and I try.
And Ashley's
so
working
hard.
so hard at it. I do nothing for it. And
so
Ashley does so much.
Yeah, I try.
Yeah. You do great.
So yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
I'll link resources in the show notes.
Sure you will.
Sure, I will.
Just Google it.
Just freaking Google is free. Stay human
Stay curious.
and don't let the robots win.
Bye.